Hello, everyone. As my class will gladly tell you, I talk a lot. I don't have any problem with it at all. Also, sometimes people assume I'm a civilian, which technically I am, but as any of you know that are spouses or have spouses, your military spouse is as actively serving as you are at all times. So 11 years of service as a Navy wife through 6 or 7 deployments holding down the home front and dealing with those crises was definitely a way for me to be of service to my country, along with my husband, who obviously had the harder part because he had to be away from us while he did all of his hard work. I'd like to say that I'm mentioning my husband. He forgot to do that when he stood up here a couple weeks ago and graduated, so I just want to make him feel extra bad about that and just say, I mentioned you first right away. I love you. He really inspired me to come and take this class, and thank you so much for allowing it to be open to military spouses. I would encourage everyone in my class and anyone who's considering future classes to stress the importance of what it can mean to a military couple for them both to go through this process. It's one thing for him to come home and me to question what's in the Kool-Aid, what's inspiring him, what's bringing about these changes, but for us to go through it together and for us to have our vision tied together and to be, heading on this path that we're now on because of the inspirational information provided in this program. You can't beat teaming up, and obviously we've been a great force to be reckoned with for the time we've been together anyways, but for us to take this information and inspiration and tie it together and go forward from there is really priceless. So again, I recommend highly that all of you do that. Jared was definitely an inspiration to me. I noticed right away some interesting changes. I told Joseph this morning one of the things that I always thought was funny when he started coming home was, I've been telling him for years, as soon as you retire from the Navy, you should really do something you love. Life's short, you've already spent 20 years doing this, it would be a great idea for you to just find something you really love doing, because otherwise what's the point, And I don't know how many times I've said that, and it didn't really sink in. But somehow coming here and having the permission and the education to support really why you should do that and what it means, and that it's okay to take your mindset from being this team-focused person to being now somebody who can think about themselves for a change, because that's something the military doesn't really let you do. And then another funny thing happened. I realized when I came to Reboot that as much as I preached that to him, I wasn't really preaching it to myself. I've spent the last 11 years sacrificing my dreams in support of him and not necessarily going after them either. So it was great. I came and I thought, I'm telling you, you should listen to this class. And then I went, oh, wait a second, I should listen to this class. And, it's really just invaluable information. It's a great way to look inside yourself, find, again, as a civilian, some of this stuff isn't new to me, but it really was a very practical way to present it and a way for us to take away that that's really what we should do, is do something meaningful and important and something that we love. And so I thank all of the Reboot creators and this program in general. I would love to be a part of it. That's something that really inspired me as well. Really have visions of myself being a facilitator and taking steps to really bring this to other military families. I know my sister's going to retire in 4 years, and all I kept thinking was, man, I'd love to take this to her. So that's something I'm going to work on. We'll talk more about that later. But for now, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to all the people in my class. Again, lifelong friends. We are linked in. We are barbecuing on Sunday. Joseph, you're welcome to join us. Donna as well. All of you, as a matter of fact. Our house is little, but we'll squeeze you in. Thanks so much, everybody.